It is, so if you can even see me, it's 5:19 and I'm just leaving the park and ride. 5:19 in the morning. There are so many vans because it's Friday night. Well, it was Friday night, it's now Saturday. It was really, really busy last night. So many vans, look. Literally all the spaces are full. Which is nice. But now I'm up really early because I have to go to get the ferry. The ferry leaves at 7:50, but you have to check in an hour before, so I've got enough time. I'm only 20 minutes away from the ferry port, but I need to go get petrol, and then yeah, first leg of the trip.
Passengers are requested to keep their personal belongings with them at all times. Please have your passports and appropriate documentation available.
I've arrived in Calais, I've just got off the boat, and just straight away, as soon as you get off, you can go on the motorway, or there's like a little mall area that you can go to, and that mall area is where someone tried to get into our van when we stopped there before. So I just got straight out of Calais and I'm halfway to the first stop, which is Brugge. There's a really nice I say really nice, it's a car park. It's an air car park, whatever, with camper van facilities, but the location is so good and it's like a 10-minute walk and you're bang in the middle of Brugge. So I'm heading there because I really need to charge my battery. I've got all water and everything, but I couldn't charge my battery at the park and ride in Canterbury, so going to this air, going to charge my battery, look around Brugge, but I've just stopped for a second to have a snack. I've got a gigantic bottle of Starbucks cafe latte, it's massive, and my breakfast is just some dunkers. I don't really like boats at all, but it was very calm today. I'm like 40 minutes down the road into the drive. It's just all motorway, so it's really easy. The road's pretty empty as well. It's been good so far. The only trouble is it's Saturday and so many people go to this this like camping car park in Bruges. Normally when we go on the weekend or turn up on the weekend, we can't get a space and we have to queue to get in. There's like 50 spaces, but it gets so full and it won't let you in if it's full. So I'm really hoping it's not too full and I can actually get in, because I will be kind of buggered because I need to charge my battery. But yeah, I was gonna finish my dunkers and get back on the road. We made it! There was space in the air. There's loads of spaces actually. So we've normally been in winter time and it's been ramo, but we're gonna make some food. But first, let's do the chores. First step is literally getting this wire out and hooking it up to the electric plug-in, because I've got 2 batteries I need to charge up really urgently. So get it out. It's an interesting angle. Let's use that. Attach it here. This is normally what Dom does, so I'm a bit like working it out as I go. I mean, this is pretty basic stuff, just plugging it in. But which end plugs in? Right, it must be this one. No, not the other one. And again here. Or not. How do you get that? Right, am I mental? It's got the other one there. This isn't good. Okay, that was, I don't know why I struggled with that. It's in. Now I've got to do the other half. Oh, a little spider. Nice. Literally in your pot. Back in the boot. Oh. I'm taking a bit of a Japanese approach here, trying to keep my shoes off. Because the van's got carpet on the floor, I'm really conscious about getting mud in here. I've already trod a tiny bit of mud in here, and I'm trying to be very Japanese about it, take my shoes off, leave them down there every time I come in. So my main battery, welcome to the floor, this is underneath the table. This is a Goal Zero battery, it's really good. I've had it for loads of years, many years, and yeah. This is the battery. We're only on 13%, so I'm gonna plug her in. Oh, it's working. The light came on. It's charging, I think. If this is on, it must be charging. Yeah. So that's battery number 1. It's very surreal being here on my own, and having driven here, I was feeling quite emotional on the drive down. I mean, I really like driving, that wasn't an issue, but just not having Percy and Dominic, and Percy, is very strange. I'm not someone who doesn't like their own company, I very much like my own company, but I just miss theirs. It's very, very weird for me. But I've just got to keep in mind why I'm going to Austria. I'm going to pick them up, so they will be here, just not yet. But in the meantime, I've just got to enjoy myself as much as I can. Do anything that Dom wouldn't fancy doing, which I don't know what that is quite, but yeah. Food and then Bruges. I have eaten a bit of old, really boring, bland pasta. It was like a ready meal pasta. I need to start actually cooking and get some vegetables. I've got so many tin stuff and packet stuff that are long life, but no vegetables, so I need to get some vegetables. But yeah, I've eaten. I'm heading to town. I love this keyring. I think it's so cute. It's like my big old chunky. Yeah, I got it at the Hello Kitty store in Taipei airport. It's a mirror also, but it's just so cute. So just over there is the motorhome parking, and then just this way is town. This bridge goes over the medieval moat of the city. It's a medieval town, but I love Bruges because the architecture is just really old and cool. The buildings are all really pretty, but yeah, this is the moat. And the city is just through this park. It's a very quick walk. There's lots of canals, and because of the medieval buildings, I guess the grey sky doesn't look too bad against them because they feel kind of gothic anyway, so it's still nice even when it's kind of shitty out. Good morning. I am waking up in Bruges very late. I'm waking up way later than I should have. I should have probably woken up pretty early to go out and see Bruges because I've got to leave this car park for 11:15. and it's now 10:19, and I just looked on Park Night, and the place that I normally used to go and park in the day for free, they've stopped it. So I don't really know where I'm going to move to, because that was sort of my idea. I was going to get out of this car park, go find somewhere free for the day, go and explore a bit more, and then head on to the next place. But someone said that they got fined there in December, and they've made it a no motorhome parking, which is really annoying because it's just a dual carriageway. It was just like on street parking around a dual carriageway. What's wrong with parking there? But they want you to come here, they want you to pay money. So I've seen a few little spots that I might just check out after I do all my chores here quickly. But if I can't find a space, I'm going to head on to Dinant, which is where I'm going to head next. And it's a bit more quiet than Bruges. Yesterday it was so busy everywhere because it's Saturday and it was raining, and it's really annoying because right now, look up. How nice is the sky? It's like bright blue. The sky is now bright blue, stunning. Everyone's leaving the car park. This side is completely empty. It's just totally empty. Because I guess everyone's moving on to their next destination or whatever. But I need to do chores. I need to clear this lens. Yeah, I need to empty my toilet, which it's gonna be fun. And I need to go find the bins and then get out of here before it charges me another 30 euros, because yeah, 30 euros is quite a lot. I've just emptied the bin and done the least exciting thing about like the chores you have to do. I just emptied the toilet, which is a lot easier in this van because the toilet has wheels. Like, I'll show you what I mean. It gets really heavy because it's full of stuff. And you can pull this handle out, which I'm struggling to do, but you pull this handle out and you can wheel it around like a fucking suitcase. Yeah. Yeah, but I just brought it around here to show you it because it actually goes to the other side of the van. Just slots in, but yeah, fun. I also need to fill up the flushing fluid, which is a piece of piss. It's very easy. Piece of piss. There's just a tank above the, like, there's a hole on the outside that you fill it up with. So I'm just gonna go do that, and then I think we're gonna leave. And I can't believe how it's like it was sunny a second ago. Now look, it looks like it's gonna rain. Maybe it's a sign to just head on to Dinant, because surely 2 hours south it's gonna be a bit sunnier. Now I've only got 10 minutes, so I need to hurry up and get out of this car park, and then I'm gonna go have a look at these spaces. If there's space, I'll park. I'm going Brugge. If not, Dinant. Well, I went to the place it said I could park. It was full, and I went past all the spaces on the dual carriageway where it says you can't park anymore as a motorhome, but there are loads of motorhomes there. I would have stopped there, but there was no space. It was absolutely full because it's the weekend, so everyone comes here because it's just so easy to get to from the UK or anywhere basically. Like the Netherlands, Germany, like you're near a lot of different countries here. But I've just pulled over. I'm not actually supposed to park here. I've just pulled over to put Dinant into the sat-nav and start heading there. And it's a 2.5 hour drive. It's a lot smaller than Brugge. It's very pretty. I think parking will be easier there. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that the parking's a bit easier there. The sky is just about to rain, so maybe it's not too bad anyway, because imagine if I just found parking and then it just started raining. So yeah, Dinant, 2 hours south. I'm gonna stop and probably make some food along the way, because I haven't eaten yet, and I'm hungry. So yeah, heading to Dinant. I'll see you halfway there. Oh, I've just been driving for probably about 45 minutes now, and I've just stopped at this service station so I can make some food because I'm so hungry, and have a coffee. This is my little coffee basket, where this is what I use to make my coffee, and then I've got a coffee frother that I plug in to heat the milk up. Mum did get me these coffee bags, and they're not bad, but it's sort of like an Americano, whereas with this I like to have the espresso and the milk. There's like a proper latte. So these are like backups. Yeah, let's get making it. So you literally just put the coffee in this bit, fill this up with water, put it on the hob, and it boils up into this half. So super easy. Let's fill it up. So I didn't film me cooking because I thought it would be really boring, because I literally just boiled an egg. I just had some boiled egg and toast and a baby bell. So yeah, kind of I need to work out how to like prop you up. This is a thing, I need to work out how I can film while I'm driving. I film on a DSLR and it's quite heavy. I've tried setting up the podcast in what am I on about? I tried setting up the tripod up in the front, and yeah, I'm worried it's gonna fall over or I'm gonna get in trouble because it sort of blocks the window a little bit, but I might fiddle around with it a bit more because it would be good to show you what it's like actually while I'm driving, especially right now while it's super windy. I'm hoping to get out of the windiness ASAP, because it's so scary when suddenly you just get this gust. And because it's such a high van and such a long van, this is 7.5 meters long and it's 3 meters tall, so there's a lot of surface area for the wind to just push me. I'm having to literally just go 50 miles an hour as slow as I can and just keep control of the van, and it's horrible. But yeah, that's why there's so many turbines in this area, because it's just so windy, because the landscape is super flat. There's just nothing to break the wind up, so it's just really strong. And right now it's really loud. I can hear the wind just blowing the trees in the back. But yeah. Oh, it feels really weird being on my own, you know, because it's like everything's up to me. I don't know if that sounds, I don't know, it's like when you're on your own, it's like up to you to remember to do stuff. Like remember to eat or get up. I got up so late today because I was just so tired from yesterday, which is annoying because I would have liked to go around Brugge this morning, but I definitely needed to sleep and recover a bit. The time difference is an hour, so I'm an hour ahead here, and it's always so much easier going back than it is coming forward, because for example I woke up at 9 AM today, which is quite late for here, but it's 8 AM back home. So yeah, it's only an hour difference, it's not much, but it still takes a little bit of getting used to, a bit of discipline to wake up in the morning. But yeah, I had a shower and just did all the washing up, and it's funny how long the chores take. But it's nice not having to rush, and there's lots of camper vans around. It's really nice. A lot of people are definitely surprised when they see me driving this though. You can just see it on their face. They're like, oh, I'm really short. I don't know if you can tell, probably can't tell from watching these videos, because there's not really been a reference for you to see that, but I'm 5'2", so I'm really short and I look like a child, I swear. Like, people are really confused when they see me driving. A lot of people do a double take. And when I got on the ferry when I checked in, he was like, oh, how many people are in the van? And I was like, oh, it's just me. And he was just really shocked. He was like, what? You're driving this? Where are you going? He started like asking loads of questions. But yeah, I need to wash up. This is me stalling washing up, because I could just shove it in the sink, but I'm not. I'm gonna get in that habit. I could just shove it in the sink and hide it all. Could I do that? No, better finish my coffee and get on the road. These videos will get more exciting as I get further away from comfortable territory. This is the thing. This is my real first night of being out of my comfort zone, because I've been to the car park I know in Canterbury, I've been to the car park I know in Brugge, and now I'm sort of not familiar with where I am anymore. I've been to Dinant before a very long time ago. I don't know it very well, and I don't know Belgium very well at all. Yeah, from here on I don't really know, it's just not very familiar, so it's a bit more scary and a bit more, not challenging, but like, I don't know, I've got to think a bit more. This is where it gets a bit more nerve-wracking. But so far so good. Yeah, I'm gonna wash up, get back on the road, and I might try and set you up in the front so I can film a little bit while I'm driving. I've managed to seatbelt you in. Okay, let me get my shoes on. I have a reversing camera that shows me behind, so it just acts like a back mirror. You have to mute it every time because it's got audio, so that if someone's giving directions they can tell you where you're going. I used to get really scared about merging, but it's actually really fine. There's really big mirrors on this, so I can see loads either side. It's all good. No need to be scared. Here we go, joining the motorway. Kind of noisy when you're driving because stuff does move around. It's making more noise than normal though. I don't know what's causing that. I know that the oven makes a bit of a racket because the shelves rattle around. I mean, they could take them out, but you sort of zone out from it pretty soon. I'm just going past Ghent. It would have been nice to stop in Ghent, but I kind of want to get out of the cities and into more rural places. I just enjoy the countryside, because that's the main thing I've missed. I miss the mountains, and right here there is no mountains at all. It's just flatness and wind and lots of nice architecture. The wind really freaks me out. Shit, this wind. Woo. Ah. Oh, it just comes out of nowhere. So like a really big gust of it. Oh god, it's horrible. I'm in a bit of a dilemma here, because the sat nav is trying to take me down this small road and it's not giving me an alternative. So this is the first sort of country lane it's trying to take me down, and I don't know whether to do it or not. I'm scared. I'm just gonna have to do it, because according to the sat nav there's no other way. There's no other like alternative. I mean, this looks dodgy. What could that be? Oh my god. Or can I just go straight? Surely I can just go down this main road and then this way. Maybe that makes more sense. Because, yeah, this is looking really... Oh, it won't focus. Focus on... Yeah. It's just like a small road. I've just pulled over in this gravelly bit because I didn't want to commit to that. So I think I'm gonna do my alternative route, which looks the same sort of distance. Yeah, I think that's the best shout. I'm gonna turn around. I've put you on this tripod. I'm gonna seatbelt you in. Seatbelt you in, and hopefully you can see some of what I'm seeing as we come into Dinant, because it is super pretty. I wish I could get out and show you it, but I can't risk this camera getting wet. Literally behind this bush is a massive lake. But not a lake, it's a river, and the river goes past Dinant anyway. It's like right in the main town, so you will see it there. I just pulled over it for a sec, because look, this is a better view. This is literally the start of the town of Dinant, I guess. So I made it to the intended space, which is just like there. There were loads of spaces when I arrived, and the biggest one was there, and I definitely need the biggest one, so got that. There's a few other vans parked up behind me, so I'm not on my own, and someone else has just turned up and they're just parking next to me, so it's a nice little spot. It's very quiet. You wouldn't think it was 8 PM, it's so light, the sky is so blue and so nice. So I'm just heading down this path that's right next to the van. It leads straight to the town, which is just literally down the road. This is a giant casino that I'm parked next to. But yeah, there's lots of free parking around this town, and it's just really, really nice. Nice buildings, nice scenery, loads of birds. Yeah, I'm liking Dinant so far. We came before, but definitely didn't see much of it. We just sort of passed through. But now I can stick around a little bit and explore.